It is so important that you understand why. You may feel like you've been insecure for years now. You may have struggled with this for so long, wondering
why you can't get back to the way you were before.
Wondering what's next for you, wondering why you wake up every day unhappy.
Happy with your life, unhappy with who you are.
But the reality of it is you're not insecure. It's not that you don't have confidence, and I'm gonna reveal why in this video. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I know
I have not been here posting enough for you guys,
but I have been in the process of moving and I have been going through so many life changes recently, so I appreciate you guys so much for checking in on me. And if you saw my last video, you know that I just hosted a masterclass, a live masterclass on emotional eating, binge eating, and how to overcome that. And I got to meet so many of you. I'm so happy for all of you that ended up joining that masterclass, because just seeing how helpful it was for you all, it just gives me such a passion and purpose to be here to help as many of you as I possibly can. And if you missed the last masterclass, that's perfectly okay. I have another one coming up, so if you are interested in the free masterclass I will be hosting soon, make sure you check the description for the link. If you're new here, hi, my name is Carissa. On this channel, we talk about all things feminine energy, getting fit, getting healthy, and becoming the most confident version of ourselves possible. If that sounds like something that you are interested in, make sure that you subscribe and become a part of the Queen community, where we are all here supporting each other and making sure that we are doing the best we can in the now. On this channel, it's so important that we take notes. I am very big on notes, so make sure that you have a notebook. The next thing that I want you to do is start to write out your why. I need you to figure out what it is that is making you insecure. Maybe it is your hair, maybe it is your eyes, maybe it's your weight. Something that is keeping you from feeling confident. I need you to identify what it is. So I need you to take a second and write that down. We really need to work on mindset shifts, and I am a heavy believer in journaling. I think a lot of times people, they feel that they don't need to journal and it's a waste of time, and they have all this stuff in their head, so why should I journal? What's the point of journaling? But journaling teaches you so much about yourself, and when you're doing the right prompts, when you are taking the time to journal correctly, to really dive deep into your personal traumas, to dive deep into what's going on, the root causes of things, this can completely transform you. And when I'm working with my clients to work on their feminine energy and to build their confidence and to help them create the best version of themselves in their lives, journaling is a big part of it. And I'm not just gonna be one of those YouTubers that just says, oh, you need to journal.
Just journal every single day.
And then not give you any prompts or give you anything. So I'm gonna give you some prompts. So I have my computer here where I keep a lot of my prompts that I give some of my clients. So I'm going to give you some of these and I want you to write them out. So the first thing that we need to do is unmask this inner critic that you have within yourself. You need to identify it and label it. Something I really love about the movie Inside Out too is that each of these emotions are labeled. Each of these are little characters. I want you to imagine a character in your mind that speaks to yourself in this way that makes you feel secure. So imagine your inner critic as a character. And on the page, I need you to describe what this character looks like, how she's showing up, how she's talking to you every single day, and how this is impacting your day-to-day life. Do you feel like you can negotiate with this character? Do you feel like you can talk down this character? Do you feel like you have control over this character, or is this character constantly controlling you? The next thing that I need you to write out is the fear factor. When you feel insecure, what underlying fears or doubts are driving these feelings that you're having? Are these feelings based on past experiences, maybe past traumas, or are they based on social expectations? Because the reality of it is, we're not insecure until we are told we need to be. When you look at a 5-year-old, they have all of the confidence in the world. When we're little, we run around, we don't care who's watching, we have this wonder about the world. And do you notice how magnetic children are because they have such a pure energy, such a confident energy? People want that. And I think that's why we love children so much. That's why we love having children, why they bring so much joy into our lives, because you get a glimpse of purity, you get a glimpse of true joy and confidence. Now I want you to think back Can you remember the first time you ever felt insecure about something? I remember the first time I ever felt insecure was in 2nd grade, and somebody made fun of the freckles I have on my face because I have freckles across my face, and some kid just said that it looked like somebody crapped on my face. Now, as a 2nd grader, I didn't know that that was something that I didn't even realize that the freckles on my face were something people noticed. I didn't even notice them that much. I just went around doing my thing until I let someone make me feel insecure.
What is a 2nd grader saying anything like that anyways?
What is happening?
There's always a certain point in our lives when we start to feel insecure. There's a certain point in our lives where we decide that someone else's opinion of us is more correct than our own. Go back to the source. Identify what the first event was that started to make you feel insecure. This is so important. Now, the third thing and the third prompt I'm going to leave you with is the comparison trap. So I need you to identify who you are comparing yourself to. Is this person or are these people like you at all? Are these people harming your mental health? When you compare yourself to them, are you using positive comparison? Meaning when you look at them, you feel this is possible for me. This person is similar to me. I know that I can reach this goal that I have for myself because they did it. Or are you using negative and condescending comparison where you may be telling yourself you're not good enough because you don't look like them or you haven't accomplished the things that they have. When in reality, if you see something that someone else has and you want it, that shows that it is possible for you. The next thing that you need to understand is everything is a projection. Everything that people say to you, all the comments that people make, they are projections of the way that they feel about themselves. I used to get a lot of hate. I used to get a lot of backlash about starting a business, about creating a page where I just post things that I'm passionate about, and even helping women feel more confident or be more confident. So much backlash from so many people that I didn't even know. And a lot of these people project things that they feel insecure about. A lot of people live in a scarcity mindset and they want to project this onto other people, saying that it's not possible for you. You may have people saying it's not possible for you. You may have people saying that you aren't good enough. You may have people saying that you are not very attractive, you're not very pretty. And if you do have people saying this, think about why. For someone to say that, they are projecting so much hurt and pain that they are experiencing themselves to even say that to you. I promise you, somebody that is truly confident in themselves, somebody that is very happy with their lives and wants to make other people happy and is genuinely a good person will not find joy and satisfaction in making someone else feel bad. The wizard Liz said something that I think is so important for you to know. She had a friend that felt insecure, and the only thing that made her feel better at night was going onto a pretty girl's page, commenting something very negative, nasty, and something so demeaning to make her stay up at night and think that she wasn't good enough. And her friend would go to sleep feeling great about herself, knowing that that girl felt the same way that she did. Imagine how many people are doing the exact same thing just because they want what you have and feel like they cannot have it because of their own limiting beliefs. Their own limiting beliefs have nothing to do with you. Their own limiting beliefs say nothing about who you are. You define who you are. You get to choose every single day who you get to be. You get to wake up and choose the character you want to be. And this leads me to my second topic. You need to pick the character you want to wake up as every single day. Because the reality is no one else chooses that for you. You choose for yourself. You wake up every single day in this body and you get to choose what you do. You get to choose how you spend your life. You get to choose what friends you have, what circle you have, the business that you want to start. You get to choose where you are. And if you don't like where you are, I'm sorry to tell you, but you chose it. No one else chose that for you. You wake up every day choosing the life that you are currently living. And that's a hard pill to swallow, because so many times we wake up, we are unhappy with ourselves, we're unhappy with our appearance, we're unhappy with so many things, but we get to choose. If you feel bad about your appearance, what can you be doing to improve it? What can you be doing to make yourself feel better? I notice myself that on days where I don't feel good about myself, I haven't put much effort into taking care of myself, so why would I feel good about myself? It's this victim mentality that we are putting ourselves through. It is the victim mindset that will keep us stuck and will keep us in circles of this insecurity and self-doubt because we're playing the victim. No one is going to come and save you. No one is going to come and sweep you off your feet to take you to a new life. You have to do what you can with what you are given. And that comes when you start accepting where you are and accepting that you get to change it. And when I say acceptance, I don't want you to sit and be complacent. Complacency and acceptance are very different. It is so damaging when I hear people say, oh, just accept where you are. There's nothing you can do about it. This is just a natural part of life. Maybe for you, but I know there's so many of us that want better for ourselves, which is why we want to do better. But the first thing that needs to come is gratitude for where you are right now. Start writing things that you are grateful for. I want you to write out 5 things that you are grateful for about your appearance, about your body, about your personality, about your lifestyle, because this is so important because we can never hate our body into something that we love. Positive change only comes from loving yourself, from understanding that you are worth it. What are you telling yourself that you're not worthy of? Why are you telling yourself that? You need to understand that in order for you to feel confident and let go of these insecurities, a mindset shift needs to happen and take place. But are you willing to do that? Are you willing to invest in yourself? Are you willing to put in the time and the effort to care for yourself so that way you can show up as your best self in this world? You need to decide if you're willing to do that. Or are you still okay with sitting in your victim mindset? Are you okay with staying this way forever? Because if you are, this is not the video for you. The next thing we want to do is make sure that you are letting go of being a perfectionist. Nothing in this world is perfect, and that is what makes it beautiful. If you saw a person that was built perfectly, everything was symmetrical, you looked like a literal robot, it would not be natural. People actually stray away from things that are deemed as perfect because you might look perfect, put together, and just seemingly perfect, but it's not natural. So psychologically, as people, we are not wired to be attracted to things like that because it's unnatural. That's why we find beauty in things in nature. Nothing is perfect. There's beauty in chaos, there's beauty in imperfections, and being that every single person is different, there cannot be such a thing as perfection. Find what's different about yourself and find the joy in it. If we wait until things are perfect, or we wait until the perfect time, the perfect circumstances to finally invest time in ourselves, to finally take care of ourselves, we will be in this loop forever and ever, debating with ourselves if we are worth doing it. You will never do it because there's no such thing as perfect. There's no such thing as the perfect time, the perfect anything. The perfect time to finally change your life is now. You need to let go of your excuses. You need to let go of this old identity that keeps trying to hold you back. Go back to that character that is holding you back right now. In your mind, how are you envisioning this character? How is she controlling you? Are you going to continue to let her control you with the false belief that perfection is the only standard? Are you? Or are you done with that? Are you done letting that control you? And this is why taking care of yourself and doing what you can to accept where you are and know that you can always do better for yourself is going to lead you to a more confident life. I have another video on habits and lifestyle changes that you can make to make you more confident, so I suggest that you watch that one as well for a deeper understanding of this. But knowing that most of the way that we feel about ourselves comes from our mindset, not the way that we actually look, not the way that we actually are, but just our mindset and our beliefs, our deeply rooted beliefs. You have the power to change that. I've mentioned this movie so many times, but if you haven't seen it, you need to watch it right now. It's called I Feel Pretty, and watch how your beliefs and your inner confidence can change your attractiveness, can change the way people perceive you and the way that you show up in this world.
When we're little girls, we have all the confidence in the world. We let our bellies hang out and we just dance and play and pick our wedgies. And then these things happen that they make us question ourselves. Somebody says something mean to you on the playground, and then we grow up and you doubt yourself over and over again until you lose all of that confidence, all that self-esteem, all the faith you started with is gone. But what if we didn't let those moments get to us? What if we were stronger than that? Right? What if we didn't care about how we looked? Or how we sounded? What if we never lost that little girl confidence? What if when someone tells us that we aren't good or thin or pretty enough, we have the strength and the wisdom to say what I am is better than all that? Because what I am is me. I'm me. And I'm proud to be me. And if you ever get the chance to hang out with me or my friends, my amazing, perfect friends, well, all I have to say to you is you're welcome.
The only thing that matters is the mindset, the beliefs, the actions you are taking to confirm an identity that you want. You need to let go of the old identity and start stepping into the new identity. I hope this video helped you, and if it did, make sure that you subscribe and become a part of the Queen community. If you're interested in working with me, the description is down below, as well as the masterclass link for the next masterclass we are going to have on becoming the best version of yourself before this year is over. I love you guys so much, and I'm so grateful that all of you are here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.